When she's not, it suggests Netflix isn't as revolutionary as it likes to think it is. It's hard to distinguish between what Netflix is doing that is completely new and what it is doing that is, in fact, completely old-fashioned. The streaming service would prefer that we think that everything about it is revolutionary, that it's a great disruptor not only of how we watch TV, binged, with no commercials, when we watch TV, whenever we want, and how we evaluate success, without ratings, but in the kind of TV that it's making. Because Netflix shows are free from the demands of advertisers, weekly time slots, and Nielsen, its content can be different, better, more adventurous. But that's one thing about Netflix that just is not true. As Netflix continues to supersize its original programming, its goal seems to be not to make different or better content, so much as to ensure that it has a reasonable facsimile of all the content, every type of television show, so no one ever has to watch anything elsewhere. Enter The Break with Michelle Wolf, Netflix's version of Last Week Tonight with John Oliver or Full Frontal with Samantha Bee. It's Netflix's attempt at the weekly late-night talk show, its availability at any time of day reflecting the fact that so many of us consume those shows in bite-sized nuggets well outside their airtime already. The red-haired, helium-voiced Wolf is coming off her triumphantly controversial stint as the host of the White House Correspondents' Dinner, in which she mercilessly critiqued the Trump administration and Sarah Huckabee Sanders in particular. Her native interests, as her willingness to host such an event suggest, seem to be political. In the first episode of The Break, she joked there's a lot going on in the world right now. Some people would say it's on fire. And other people would say, putting on a gruff voice, "Fuck you, snowflake, America runs on oil." She re-dinged Sanders and turned to feminism multiple times, including a climactic bit about the inherent misogyny of expecting women to have children. A riff about the NFL and the national anthem ended with earnestness, not a joke, akin to her straightforward plea on behalf of Flint, Michigan, at the dinner, or we could stop killing black people and address that we have centuries worth of racism ingrained in our society. Despite all this, The Break is framed as not necessarily a political show, it's presented as, yes, a break. I'm not gonna try to teach you anything, or discuss political policy with you, Wolf explained, in sparkly high-top sneakers and jeans. I guess I'm like a cable news show in that way. It's true that the politically minded late-night show field is a very crowded, there's Oliver, B., Trevor Noah, Stephen Colbert, Seth Meyers, so I can understand Wolf not wanting to elbow her way into this from the start.